Hello everybody, this is Volcanic Gaming and we are back with another episode of the New York Jets rebuild, and this is episode number 20. We are hopping into a game against the Miami Dolphins. We are currently 6-5, trying to fight for that playoff spot, trying to fight for Lucky Lag, not on something from this channel. Let's see if we can make it happen, and we are tied 7-7 and we take the lead 14-7 on a touchdown to Roy Davenport. Davenport has been absolutely exceptional this year. He is finally back after suffering an injury earlier on in the season. So, yeah, I think he's already over 1,100 yards. He is just having a phenomenal season. And Bailey Steed, with that 99 carrying, somehow fumbles the ball. I have no clue how he can fumble the ball with 99 carrying. That little 1% somehow makes him fumble. But yet again, another pass to Davenport. Davenport has great hands. He is super speedy too. So there is nothing that's flawed in his game. Maybe his route running, which will improve as his career progresses with more upgrades. And we are down 24-21 in the fourth quarter. 2:10 left to play, and that is a beautiful pass to the right sideline to Dallas Lindsley, and that will put us in the field goal range with a chance to tie. And we run the clock down and end up scoring a touchdown, giving us the lead. And now is a last-ditch attempt for the Miami Dolphins, and that will end up failing. So we end up taking this game 27-24. Pretty exciting game, back and forth action throughout the entire game, but we end up taking this game 27-24. And here is a record-long attempt of 65 yards for a field goal, and that will make it with plenty of distance. So Will Lutz could have easily made it from, I think, 66 yards. So yeah, we end up taking the record for longest field goal, which is pretty nice. And oh my gosh, Lucky is continuing to extend his record of most interceptions in a season, as I think he is up to about 25 or something like that. A lot of interceptions, but he has thrown a lot of touchdowns, so I'll give him that. That is the second field goal of the game, as we are down 17-6 going into halftime. And what do you know? Yet another field goal to Will Lutz. That is his third field goal of the game, as we are down only 8. But after a touchdown, we are down 27. No, not 27. We're down 24-9, and that is a fail to Bailey Steed, as he cannot catch it. So we have to settle for yet another field goal, as the game is 24-12. So crunch time now, as we are down 27-12. We cannot settle for yet another field goal. So instead, we connect with Roy Davenport. Now we have to try to make this a 7-point game, as Lucky rolls out and finds Bailey Steed on the left side as he scores a touchdown, making this a 7-point game. So now we are down by 7, and who else? Roy Davenport scores a touchdown. It is incredible to have him back. We really missed him, and now the game is 27-all, as there's only 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter, trying to avoid overtime, and that was not connected to Davenport. So we have to settle for a long field goal. This would be his 5th field goal of the game, I believe, and that is through Will Lutz, Mr. Automatic in this game, as he makes that field goal to give us the lead. And last chance for the Oakland Raiders. This is the only time you'll ever see me play defense, and that will not work. So I kind of messed up my words there, but that will not work, and we win this game 30-27. Great game. I thought we were definitely going to lose the game when we were down 27-12, but we are fighting in this game. We are fighting to keep our playoff hopes alive, as we move to 8-5 on the season, and Humphries gets hurt on the very first play of the game. Just our luck. Yeah. Hopefully, yeah. Just our luck. Like I said, just our luck. Humphries, just terrible. Just kidding. He's only like a 78 overall. Doesn't really matter. But now we score a touchdown. Green does his best LeBron James impersonation, as we now take the lead 7-3. Now the game is 10-7, but we do not want to have it at 10-7. So instead, we go for a fake punt, and that is a connection. If we had gone to the right side, probably would have scored a touchdown. But we end up getting a field goal out of that possession, and now the game is tied 10-10, and Green over the top scores a touchdown. Second touchdown of the game. He is having a field day today as we take the lead now 17-13. Trying to add on to that lead as we connect with Davenport down the sideline, or that might have been a Nunois. Can't really tell, but we connect with either one of them, and the game is now 24-13. Trying to add on even more, yet another play to Green as he scores his third touchdown of the game. That was the exact same play that we scored the second touchdown on. So yeah, he's having a really good field day, and now that puts Lucky over 40 passing touchdowns on the season. He is having not a great season because of all those interceptions, but he's having a pretty solid season. And over the top, yet again, we are just burning this secondary. That time it is Roy Davenport, and we end up taking this game with a final score of 44-37. No, 45-13. Yeah, they didn't score 37 points, and Crabman is pretty upset. But we end up winning this game 45-13, moving to 9-5 on the season, and we end up playing the Jaguars, who are also 9-5 on the season. So can we beat the Jaguars in Jacksonville? This would clinch us a playoff spot, and we are not starting off good as we are already down 3-0, making that 10-0 into the second quarter as we couldn't do anything in the first quarter. So now we are down 10-7, and Bailey Steed makes this game 10-7. We were down 10-0. The game is now 10-7, and now we end up going to 24-13 as they started scoring some touchdowns, scoring some field goals. But we're trying to crawl back into this game as it is 24-14, and Will Lutz, Mr. Automatic, and he's no longer Mr. Automatic as he shanks that field goal, and we are still down by a decent amount, and that's just adding on to the fire. Just put some gasoline on that fire, make it even bigger as we are down 31-14, down 34-14, and I don't know what the hell we're doing. It's 40. It was 4th and 31, and that was just an interception. So we end up losing this game, as you will see one more interception. But yeah, we're 10-5. We're 9-5, 9-6 on this season, and we are trying to fight for the playoff spot against the Browns next week. So stay tuned for that, and we are going to post that video tomorrow. As in we, I mean I. Well, I should stop rambling on. This is Volcanic Gaming, and I will be signing out.